Rebuilding a team using Youth Academy and generated players, in my opinion, are the most immersive, enjoyable and rewarding career modes. So here are my favourite easy to follow tips on how to build a well balanced Youth Academy squad pretty quickly. The first thing we need to get right is the initial team choice. Try to avoid any teams with critical board expectations. This is because playing with a low rated team can usually result in a few losses, which can negatively affect manager rating. And I will be uploading a follow up team suggestion video in the coming days. Use a £10 million financial takeover to spend on Youth Academy scouts. If you have one available, use your homegrown talent as well as any other high potential players already in the Youth Academy. Try a position change to see if your homegrown talent will get an overall upgrade. And then use your development plan to address any weaknesses that your homegrown talent or any players already in the Youth Academy may have. Promote your homegrown talent through to the first team and build your squad around them. Moving on to the next tip, at the start of Season 1, search for young free agents. You will get a few that come up. One that always stands out is a Mexican centre back. Scout any young free agents that appear and add them to your transfer hub. Now, even though these young free agents don't have the best potential, they do have a decent starting overall, so sign them as a squad player until a better replacement can be scouted. So using this career mode as an example, I found the Mexican centre-back who had an overall of 73, a Romanian goalkeeper with an overall of 70, and a Northern Irish central midfielder with an overall of 65. Get the best 3 scouts available with your budget, and that should be quite easy if you did give yourself a £10 million financial takeover. Focus most of your scouting in the nation of the team you have decided to manage, and then 2 other semi-realistic countries. Start off by building the foundations of your squad by scouting a goalkeeper and some physically strong players. When scouting physically strong players, you are very likely to find centre-backs, central defensive midfielders, full-backs and strikers. So ideally in the first few scout reports you want to have got yourself a goalkeeper, a centre-back, a central midfielder and a striker. Once you have built the foundations of your squad, it's then time to start adding some different player types to make your squad feel more balanced. Going forward, continue to scout in the home nation and always look for physically strong players, as they are the easiest to change to different positions. However, now you have built the foundations of your squad, use other player types to fill any positional gaps. Alternatively, you can use development plans to change a player's position. For a more detailed look at player types and their corresponding positions, I will post my Youth Academy tips video in the top right corner. So after a few squad reports and with a couple of young free agents, you should have a complete generated starting 11. Continue to use development plans to improve any weaknesses in your players. Now we have a starting 11, it's time to build the rest of the squad. Once every position in your starting 11 is filled, scout the player type any to fill out the rest of the squad. Continue to focus your scouting in the home nation for 9 months and then rotate the other 2 nations for 3 months. By following these simple tips, we should end up with a well balanced squad of mainly homegrown Youth Academy players ready to take on a rebuild career mode. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to tune in next time. Until then, it's FCG out.